In addition to being an author and an entrepreneur, one of my jobs is as a professional public speaker. In fact, it's how I earn most of my income, and I feel really lucky that I get to inspire people to take action in advancing their personal lives and their workplaces. A few weeks ago, I was talking to a woman who had come to me for insight about how to build her own public speaking practice. She was getting invitations to speak, it's just that they weren't paid. And as she was explaining this dilemma, I had this epiphany. Public speaking is like a kite. If you can get the business in the air, it'll fly. This is largely because public speaking is its own marketing tool. If you deliver a high quality product to a large room of people, there's a high likelihood that one or two of them will want you to come and speak at their organization. In fact, every time I have a prep call with a client, I ask them, how did you hear about me? And 99% of the time, they heard me speak or someone that they know heard me speak at another event. Here are some questions that I encouraged her and I encourage all of you to ask yourselves and explore if you want to launch your own public speaking practice. The first is, who is my consumer? It's not the audience, it's the person who has invited you and has the budget to actually pay you. It might be the academic departments at colleges or universities. It might be the human resource department at Fortune 500 companies, but it's really important who you know that you're selling to and who you know your client is, your consumer is. The second question is, where do a bunch of my consumers hang out? Is there a professional organization for them? Is there an annual conference? One of the best ways to jumpstart a public speaking practice is to get on the speaking slot at one of those conferences or events where a lot of your customer is hanging out. You can generate a lot of leads that way without a lot of time. The third question is, who is negotiating on my behalf? I highly encourage anyone who wants to launch a public speaking practice to put someone between you and the client, for a couple of reasons. One is that having someone else negotiating on your behalf and managing the logistics signals to the client that you are a legitimate business and that your time is valuable and therefore they should pay you for it. But the other reason is that you're less likely to undercut yourself if you're not doing the negotiation yourself, especially if the person who's working on this for you is getting a commission on your fees. So keep in mind, if you want to launch a public speaking practice, that public speaking is kind of like a kite. If you can get your business in the air, it will fly. Thank you so much for watching. For more Tiffany's Epiphanies, sign up at tiffanydufu.com.